I just looked at our the clips that we have. I was like, let's move on to something fun. And then I was like, well, there's nothing fun up here.
Well, I mean,
Except you want to do the crack pipe one? That's fun.
yeah, yeah, okay. Crack pipes are always fun. Yeah.
I mean, I
Me
should
too.
point out that this is a new thing. It was on the cover of the New York Post yesterday, this machine, and it showed everything that was in it. I think the Narcan, most people can understand why it's good to have that around because it can save someone's life who's overdosing. But this machine was cleared out overnight. So I can't imagine now they're going to restock it every single day because there's obviously so much demand for the stuff in here. But why is it a good idea for the city to make free crack pipes available to people who need them?
Well, one of the reasons is contagious disease, AIDS. There are so many other reasons. You have the junkies sharing these contaminated.
Is this a legitimate thing? I thought
Yep.
I thought
Yep.
needles was the thing to look out for.
That too. Well, the crack pipe part, I don't think so. But the needles certainly are.
But
That's
there's no
just what
needles in there.
It does. They're just using that as a fucking
Instruments.
Yeah.
dog
Martha,
whistle.
the big picture is what is the alternative for what this effort is trying to accomplish in New York? I remember when crack hit New York. The crack is back, and we had 600,000 crack addicts in New York and across the country. Everybody was dying. So I asked a veteran cop in the South Bronx. I thought about that in preparation for today's hit with you. How can we fix this in the South Bronx, Central Brooklyn, where people were dying by the scores? He said these are self-cleaning ovens, these neighborhoods. Soon all the junkies will be dead. That's the alternative now. With fentanyl,
what they want.
107,000 people dead from fentanyl overdoses. What you want is to get these fentanyl test strips out. What you want is to have the Narcan to reverse these overdoses. It is tragic. It is beyond belief that 107,000
Geraldo.
Americans are now dead from overdoses the last calendar year. It is. We have to do something. If anyone has a better idea, I'm all ears. But
Yeah, I got a better idea. Okay. We get rid of this thing called capitalism, and we give everybody we meet everyone's needs. They have food, they have shelter.
There's
they
something
have a
you can do
purpose.
now. You don't have to. That's a good idea. You shouldn't have to pay for it. I don't know why the fuck they made it where you have to pay. That's stupid as fuck.
Yeah,
That's
maybe-
capitalism.
Maybe that's why people are fucking doing drugs and committing suicide because life sucks.
Yeah, they never ask why it happened. They just go for the effect, not the cause. Anyway.
Yeah. There's a
to
little bit
think
more
that
left
a
of this. But
rehabilitation effort is going to change this, that's not going to happen. We can't be naive about it. The alternative to the fentanyl that's now showing up in every kind of drug you can imagine, it's disguised as a million other different things. People are dropping dead everywhere. Middle class people, not just the ghetto druggies, but regular folks
I
who
should
are
just do drugs right
imbibing
now.
are finding themselves dead.
You are doing
You
drugs
can
right now.
argue with nuance. Maybe they should not have had the lip balm or this or that. But I think the concept.
lip balm. Is there
the right
fentanyl
one.
lip balm or
Yeah,
some
but
shit?
it's an acceptance
Just put it on
that
your lips.
Of the culture. It's saying, well, let's help make it a little safer for you to be a drug addict. And I wonder, you look at all these cities where, I can't get over the videos that I'm seeing from Philadelphia, from New York, from San Francisco. People like zombies wandering around half dressed in these great American cities.
How much you think it costs to live in one of those cities?
Yeah, they never tell you. They never ask that part, right? That's what I said.
What are the job prospects in that city?
It's easier to demonize like that. The self-cleaning oven that was spot on. That's straight up pig shit right there. He was talking from the heart. Well, the pig heart. I don't know what you would call
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, they're self-cleaning up. The junkies, they don't give a fuck. This is what they want. They want them to kill. They want them to, kill them. Essentially, alive themselves.
Yeah. You want to finish this, or you want to? I got stuff to say, but I don't know if I should say
Go
it
ahead.
afterwards.
Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say I forgot what I was gonna say, so let's keep watching it.
And I'm trying to figure out why the leadership in these cities isn't, for one thing, talking about locking down the southern border, where a lot of this fentanyl is getting through,
What?
getting to the root of what's going on here, instead of just, filling stuff in vending machines and thinking that that's going to make it better.
Just quickly on the border issue, it is a consensus among law enforcement that they come through the ports of entry, the big smugglers. They hide the drugs in the semi-trucks and the caravans of commercial vehicles that are coming
They're
across.
not fucking.
It's not. I don't think it's fair to draw an absolute comparison. Immigration equals fentanyl, but we've got to fight it
open
every
border.
way we can.
Open border has definitely been an encouragement for fentanyl. A lot of it has.
The border is not open. What are we talking about?
Whatever.
It's not open. What? I mean, I drive past there twice every year. Like, it's not open.
Although it did used to be, actually.
Did it?
Not that long
I just
ago.
looked up this study, fentanyl flow to the United States from
That's
the
how
DEA.
it flows.
Huh?
That's how it flows.
Yeah. Look,
That's an RM.
currently, China remains the primary source of fentanyl and fentanyl-related substances trafficked through international mail.
Mail? That's wild. Mail, if you well, you know already. There's a lot of mail,
I
man.
can't talk about that.
There's all I'm saying, a lot of mail. They can't check every single thing. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're not coming across the border with fentanyl, y'all.
No, it's
fucking crazy.
racist. It's the same racist bullshit. It's the same fucking thing. It's fascist playbook 101, man. You fucking demonize people. You make them less than. That's what they did with it wasn't just the Jews. It was fucking homosexual, well, gay, whatever, but homosexuals,
Gay people.
gay people, gypsy, Roma.
Hey, man, don't be saying that word on this podcast.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
Nobody even see the part of the problem. That problem is nobody knows that's a thing. I think a lot of people don't know.
But it's okay for Tyson Fury, though, right? Because I think he really is whatever
Who?
they are. Tyson Fury?
I don't know who that is.
The Gypsy King?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a boxer, dude, and his nickname is the Gypsy King.
Oh, Jesus, fucking boxing. Anyway, no, we're moving on. We're going past the the racist thing that you just horribly said. It's just horrible.
I did not say anything horrible, dude.
Anyway, see, they were right. You did say the N word like 100 times when you were.
I did.
younger.
I'm sorry. Hey, hold on, real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna quiz you on something, real quick. This is Tyson Fury. Who's older, me or Tyson Fury?
Who gives a shit? He is. He looks
Me.
older.
I'm 4 years older than Tyson Fury. How the fuck?
Because he gets his ass
What
beat
the
for a
fuck,
living.
dude?
I mean, of course.
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. I mean, what was I gonna say about drugs? This is like a weird thing. Like, I don't really know where I stand with this. I feel like, obviously, I don't want people to die. I don't want them to just like overdose and clean themselves or whatever, an self-cleaning oven or whatever. I don't know.
I think the problem is we've been so ingrained in this country that poverty is a personal failing, and that any outgrowth of poverty, including drug abuse, anything is a weakness. It's a personal weakness. It's your fault that you're this way, right?
Yeah.
Although let me get one of these rich shits, and in fact, there's a lot of rich shits who end up in fucking rehab and not in jail because they have addictions and they can afford to fucking go to a fucking Betty Ford clinic or something. Is that a thing still? I don't know. But they can afford to do this shit. It's all about poverty. It's all about socioeconomic shit, man. I mean, of course, there's intersectionality, and black folks get it worse, like way disproportionately worse. Black folks, Hispanic folk, but drug addiction is not it's a disease. Okay, it's not a personal failing, and poverty and all that stuff is the problem. It's a personal failing. This country if you don't pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you're just a lazy piece of shit and you deserve to fucking die, basically.
Yeah. Like that guy said in our comments, he called us lazy or said like you guys can't get a 9 to 5 job. Brother, I work 50 hours a week. 9 to 5 sounds nice.
And actually, there was this video I need to finish watching. It was about what is lazy and is it a bad thing or something like that.
I don't think
And
so.
and actually, I'll have to maybe I'll share it. But I didn't get all the way through it, but I got to a part where she said Gen X was like the original quiet quitters, and I was like, oh shit, I just got called out.
That sounds about right, though, to be honest. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd already thought that anyway. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's funny learning shit when you're fucking nearly 50 years old and shit. Anyway, whatever.
I'm 38. I just became a leftist like 3 years ago.
Well, you're inbred, so that makes sense.
How do you know that I'm inbred?
I'm just fucking with you. I don't know. Are you?
In the comments, if anybody's watching this, please tell us who looks more inbred, me or Chris.
I don't know why you want to embarrass yourself, but go ahead. Anyway.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. So what's the point that New York City's trying to make with that? They're just trying to make Narcan available and those fentanyl strips available, so like people can get help who are overdosing.
Yes.
And then the crack pipes is for like diseases
yes.
and stuff.
Yes, it's for prevention of disease.
Because this is how I know about this. I was talking to my dad today, and he was like, "You hear about the crack pipes in New York City? They used our tax dollars to give out free crack pipes." And I'm like, Dad, they give out our tax dollars to blow up children in Afghanistan and Syria all the fucking time. Like, they're talking about cutting Social Security right now, and you're talking about crack pipes? Like, so I just like anything, if any right-wing person like tells me something, I just Google it real quick. And I'm like, what's this about or whatever? And once again, it's like, so stupid.
It's easier to get a soundbite, and that goes for anything. That's why when you put up these clips, you put those fucking, they're clickbaity. They're supposed to be. They all do that. That's not, it's just the way it works. I mean, that's the way an algorithm picks you up or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for RM. Well, no, RM does do that too. Anyway. So yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. If drug addiction wouldn't be, that's an interesting little side note, is the fact that drug addiction is almost non-existent in a situation where the person is well fulfilled, content, well fulfilled, good life, all that stuff, and maybe they try drugs every once in a while, but they don't get hooked because they don't have this emptiness in their life. Maybe it is truly recreational, right?
Yeah.
So if people are better off, if they have better lives,
if their means are met, and their needs.
That's what this all fucking goes back to, is the idea of kind of everybody having basic needs, and then we can build up from there. Unfortunately, we don't have that mindset because we're the greediest country in the history of mankind. They want to call us the best. I say the worst. God damn America. Okay. The Bible. What does he say?
It's in the Bible.
Yeah. It's in the Bible.
Oh shit, we got somebody in the chat. Read it. I don't like reading.
Drug addiction became an illness that needs treatment when white kids from the burbs began dying from accidental ODs. Yeah, well, I think I understand what she's saying. Yeah, it was until anything happens to white people, it's not an issue, and that goes for anything. They were as much drug abuse, like they were doing as much crack, they were doing as much cocaine in the fucking rich suburbs or whatever.
Bro, the president's son does cocaine.
They were all doing drugs. They just happened to
crack.
be overprivileged. They were overprivileged fucks, and they can get away with it. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. You had a rock. Your daddy is who the fuck cares? versus
Yeah.
some dude, on the street fucking gets fucking what 20 years for like a rock, maybe not 20, whatever, for having like a rock of cocaine or a crack or something like that.
Yeah.
And of course, the sentence disparities, and Bill Clinton could rot in hell, if I believe in hell. But he'll probably, just like Kissinger's motherfucking ass, he just turned 100. That son of a bitch.
I texted you that, didn't I? I looked up, I was like, how old is Henry Kissinger? And when it said 100, that shit blew my mind. No fucking way. I swear to God, that's how you know the devil's real.
That's what I was. That was when Tina Turner died. That was last week.
Yeah. Which, when you said that, I didn't know Tina Turner had died, so I thought you were joking, and then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, fuck. She really
Why
did
would
die.
I make? Why the fuck would I do that? That's horrible. Wish death on Tina Turner. What the hell's wrong with
Oh,
you?
man. Tina Turner's
Fucking-
the shit.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's all bullshit. It's just another attempt for Fox News. Geraldo, I guess, now is like their moderate voice, like the only one left. Although
Yeah, that
now,
wasn't the worst Fox News segment I've ever seen.
no, well, from her it was. She was your typical, I hate this blonde bimbo chick they love to get on there.
Damn, you misogynist as fuck.
I mean, they are. They specifically go for the blonde, pretty ditzy looking blonde or whatever, because
Yeah.
that's old men, old white dudes love seeing, young, nubile white women. That's what it boils down to, and their audience is overwhelmingly white men. So there
That's
you go.
true. That's true. Yep. So yeah, I mean, doing drugs, man.
No, it's bad. Okay, doing drugs is bad.
I was gonna say that earlier, but drugs are bad. Okay.
Drugs are not bad.
Yeah.
Inherently bad. That's what I'm going to say. Some obviously don't go fucking, doing cocaine every fucking day and let your heart explode. But
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm that's above my pay grade. Like.
Oh boy, here she comes.
Oh yeah. They should all be put on an island. You take all these homeless people, all these drug addicts, you put them on an island. That's what my dad said earlier. I'm like, okay. I was like, that sounds awesome, Dad. You got you're on an island now? You have your own island? That sounds pretty bad.
I mean, I want an island. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, why do they go to why can't we go to the island?
I want the island. No, that's code. That's code for kill them all.
Shoot them.
That-
Shoot them in the head.